Focus. That's the word for the day. I'm not sure if this video is gonna, really tie to that, but I'm gonna make probably a bad decision here. I just bought crowns, 5,000 of them, somewhere around like $10, all for one thing. This magic mirror here. I'm gonna change my name. I'm a little nervous here. Okay. Name only. This character may change their name and style one time. Okay. Change the name. All right. This might be a bad decision. I don't think it charges you yet, but I want to see if I can do something. This is not exactly what I wanted. I was hoping it would just be Vortex. But let's, it's actually kind of cool because Isaiah is my original character right here. It was Isaiah Darkblade. And now we're Isaiah Vortex. So I think I like it. Let's do it. Hocus. Hocus. Isaiah Vortex. Wow. And there you have it. We're Isaiah Vortex. Now, I was gonna go through and change the rest of my characters. But I mean this one I already have Isaiah Vortex Fire, right? Which I think kind of works. Maybe I'll do that for the rest of my characters. It'll be Isaiah Vortex, but maybe I'll add their what school they are to the end of it. Maybe. That might work here. Okay. I mean, I should have did it with him, but he is my original character, so this kind of proves okay, this is my original, and anybody with an extra name on him, that's an add-on, right? But even if I wanted to, right, it would cost 100 crowns to change their names. Otherwise, I would just delete them. And they're low enough levels. I have a bunch of stuff on them. I would have to get transferred over, and I was working on gardening on these characters. I mean, he's brand new, uh, but I was working on gardening and stuff on I think these two. That's why they're both level 12, and so I would lose all that progress. So what do you guys think? I'm all for focus right now, and we're focusing on our next task. And the next task is, to get the gardening on my side characters going. There's the big project I'm working on, and I need all my characters for that. Um, but before we get there, I want to make sure that we're good. What do you guys think about the names? Plus, I can't even pay right now because you have to be level 50 on your characters to actually, change their name. So do I just wait and just go off of what we got? I mean, they all have Vortex in their name now. Alice Vortex Paint. We got Isaiah Vortex Fire, and then Ren Vortex Dreamer. So Vortex is there, so I'm okay with that. But I would like them all to have the same name eventually, just so this is me. We did a full channel rebranding. I don't know if you guys noticed, and most of you guys are brand new, but we're sticking with the skull. So all these characters will eventually have this skull. They all do have the skull. I would just have to stitch it to whatever their clothes are. But I really don't want to do that quite yet. Not probably not until they get at least to the recommended level for that. So I don't really actually have to stitch. But yeah. Uh, Speaking of some things I need to focus on. I've been stressing everybody out in the comments. Permanent, permanent, permanent. Let's see. Let's see. Lock. 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 Ice sculpture. Oh. Lock. 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 There you go. Do you guys feel better? He's locked. I don't even have a locking ability on this guy. What's up with that? Is that like a certain level you have to be able to lock things like past 20? Okay. No, that's locked. Well, I don't know. Hopefully you guys are a little less stressed now that I've locked my mounts. Oh, yeah. But that's still weird. Maybe this video is not about me focusing, but maybe King Zhao. Figure out how to make the community feel alive again. How to bring back, the joy of this game. And, let's make it this less of a, empty world. And more of a thriving community. I think the best thing that King Zhao could do, right, is invest in the community, right? Figure out what we need, what we want. What are the problems? Yeah, PvP, the people are always going to be angry, right? There's certain things people are always going to be angry about. Forget those things. What would get the player base playing again? What do you guys think? I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.